we said we test gold with fire and man with gold. So now, if you understood how you created energy out of the same plasma, it should be no problem for all of you to create energy out of the plasma of these, what you put as a GANs inside, or the plasma of the GANSes which are created by the fields in there. But the problem is that here you have no motion. Here you get more plasmas crossing the same point. So you get a higher energy. If you manage to open and get energy from the wristband, Alex has done nothing except putting energy meter inside the dynamic plasma. All of you tonight can produce 10 kilowatts if you understood what this means. Static condition, flow of plasma, you get LED lights, small amount of it. You make the flow faster, you take more as is needed. All of you can get a ping pong ball, fill it out with GANSes, put electrode in the right position, right direction, the right way. What would you like from it? Alex doesn't share, we share freely. Now you know the new power. How much do you want? How fast do you want to rotate these with respect to your plasma? Would you like your new power generator? Total cost, maybe a few $100 if you're putting in it, because you can choose how many you want from which reactor at the same time as you create your energy, your lift. Then you decide when you lift, when you drain, which way you fly. Because you create gravitational magnetic field difference continuously. You have your flying system, your energy system in one. Now, welcome to the universe. You understood? That's all he was protecting from his life. Positioning. You've seen it. You understand? You got two electrodes. You create a balance in. Understand how you make this difference in your reactor. Make it dynamic, which gives a greater flow. What do you like? Billions of stars releasing their energy to you. Your free energy system, reactors. And that's why we said, if it chickens out, we have the reactors ready that everybody can do it. And maybe right tonight, tomorrow, or by Monday, we put it on the website. If it's too difficult, if you understand and you can make a system, put electrode here and an electrode here, use the power difference. You're talking about kilowatts in megawatts. Because one leg of electrode is here and one leg is there. You can't put one leg there and in there. So how many kilowatts by Monday you lot are going to tell me you have created? And this time is 30, 40 of you, 100 of you. Don't chicken out. Stay in and show it. You understand? So you were looking for a power generator of several kilowatts. Now you got it. Any of you who's got a star formation with a gas material, different gases, which does not solidify, which you can get it dynamic, which we've been building to today, and I was hoping Alex will not chicken out, but on the other hand, I knew we will chicken out because it comes the way it is. You understood how you made this? Ask Sohail to put the drawing on the Keshe Foundation tonight. How he's done this, you see the process. You see how the energy is extracted and the light bulb goes. You understood that. You understand you got the same structure. Now you understand that you're releasing gravitational magnetic fields in 2 dimensions. You can actually, if you look, if I make this, if I make this color, you will understand very, very, very clearly what I'm talking about. Look at this. These are the free plasmas. Yeah? When you have a star formation, you have four free plasmas. On either face is one free plasma. So this is the reality of what you have. So you can choose your pin sets, but choose your pin out of nano material that you can exert pressure on the matter state if you want an AC. 4 reactors have given you 129 Tesla, 103 Tesla was 1.4 gigabytes by people in Las Almas. 129 should give you at least 1.8 gigawatts. By order of magnitude, actually, if you work it by the order of magnitude, because that's the way it goes up, is something in the region of 40 to 80 gigawatts. Because as you go up, the ratio goes high. The curvature is not this way, it's this way. So Monday morning, you all should be able to have your free energy. And if you can control the free plasma by drainage, you can increase one to the other. You fly by Monday night. Now, they make a thread. Really, it's a technology. Maybe that was their intention. They wanted to understand fully how it's done. From, as we call it, a master. So now you know. Good morning. Let's see if this chap is still going to be without energy on Monday morning. Be careful you don't blow up any fuses at home. Of course. Of course. Come in tomorrow morning. Tell the children, I want to make you energy for life. And spend half an hour with him. Get your reactor working properly. If you understand, do it correctly. Now you know what you have. So now, how many people are online? This 27, 31, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the knowledge is spread between 38 people. No way, no, whatever name you want to call them can kill me. Now you all know. The spread all over the world. So the secret of energy you've been after is there for you to play. And this is what you've been looking for. Good morning. You're going to be here tomorrow morning. And tomorrow afternoon, Trani power supplies will be blown out because he put so much energy in at 129 Tesla. The problem of Italy for energy is sorted. None of you, in all the time, and I told you, every single one of you can do all the energy production. None of you went one step further doing something very stupid but very natural. And that was, you looked at it, you watched it, but you have to know what you do with it. You have a little plastic core which you put GaNs in it, and it gave you that hollow sphere. I sat yesterday and watched Rick playing. Look, this turns this way. It's 2 bubbles. Now it's 3 bubbles. Now it's 9 bubbles. Did any of you ever stock an electrode in the bubble? There is no difference between this at a higher power than the wrist, which we saw with LED on it. I've given you the energy of the universe. It's you who can understand how to tap to it. You've seen the little LED light. You understand the fundamental. Now play with the reality. You're the LED light. I explained this so many times, and people of Eindhoven in Electro magazine did not click on them, but it was there since 2005, 2006. 10 years have been in front of you. How many times I've said, when we put the electrodes, we added more light and more light, and it doesn't need any circuit. No circuits. It just produces more. So now, thanks to the people who made the threads, now they have to swallow their own threads. And people like Alex have lost their value because he had a value. Maybe the soul was not there. Was the soul there to serve the purpose of releasing it this way? So you decide how you place your electrode. Exactly understand. Go back to Sohail. Go back to the Chinese guy. Understand what they did, how they created the light. Here is Mr. Arman. He's done a different way. Don't forget one thing. What discussion I had with Elia yesterday. Do not put matter into a plasma of a body of a man. If you do this, you have failed. So, you are given one of the most powerful power generators ever man known. And I always told you, understand something very simple. For your flight system, if you put an electrode in the water and then feed back to the center, you can expand and release the power of the plasma itself, so you can create gravitational magnetic field motion. You decide the increase in proton or the neutron of a deuterium. You decide between this and this. You want to feed this, or you want to feed to the center. You control yourself, gravitational magnetic position, without any instrument. Do we understand? Are we going to see the first power systems before 21st of June? That we can change the course? But understand fully. You can do it and you say it doesn't work. It means you have not linked the right way to the right. If you link it, if you do it properly, there is no difference between the gas and the static, as I said. You give you LED light. Now, when you make it dynamic, it's still connected to a matter state, or you go to the free plasmas, which is unlimited source of energy. And if you can do it properly, don't forget where we started teaching of today. If you do it correctly, you can tune the central magnetic field of the Earth, which is beyond even your imagination, the energy. But you have to know how you set your system. This is, when you understand this, then you can travel the whole of the universe, because then you tune to the center of any destination. So, since Tuesday, I knew this is going to happen, but I left it for you to do it on a Friday. And I built it up that way, step by step, you can understand. I called Sohail on Tuesday. I said, Sohail, you got till Thursday, Friday to be ready to produce as many star formations as you can at the price everybody can afford. It's going to be on the internet tonight or tomorrow, because now we give a chance to every man to do it for themselves. You don't need to accept my word, because you have seen this, you have seen the Chinese explaining it to you, the other Chinese have explained to you the way to eat. So if you can tune these the right way, put your cup of water here or here. But first learn what you're doing. Because in your cup, you should have an amino acid. In your reactors, you should have an amino acid that dictates the common denominator and takes what it needs. That's the process of the universe. And when you drink it, your body takes what it needs from the same amino acid common denominator. Simple as that. And you've been at it for a year and a half. Nothing to do with amino acid. Why do you need nano-coated? Why do you go a step backwards? Of course. If you put a gas here, tube, to the point of demand, you drain at the level of itself. There is no bar hold. You do, you see. Because don't forget, Yeah, but still you're limited. If you put here the right composition, you don't even need LED. You shall see the light. There is no limitation in physicality of a matter state. Now, is there any LED light on top of the Earth when it interacts? Pardon? Maybe. Now you understand. Depends. Oh, how it goes. You understood you can put a nano layer there and get it? Try it. So it means you have not matured to understand the rest of it. In time you will mature. Yeah, but be careful how you do it. You can't nano coat your amino acid plastic inside. It has to be coated outside. That you do not exactly know where this boundary and the center is. Because as you move into the center, your power increases. So your core has this dimension. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't. Because you have to be in, the same as you put with the electrodes in there. We do it. If it's too hard to start with, ask Sohail to give you the structure how he's done this year. Repeat it in there and repeat it in 3 classes. You should have no leakage in your plasma condition. If one reactor is weaker, you have a leakage, you don't get any power. And you say, it doesn't work because you didn't get it right. Because you have to put it on the load. You have to add it to a load, not on its own. A load which takes. This is what I said in the teaching of this week. If you go back on the recordings, a very simple principle. And I keep on going back on it till one day somebody clicks. 129 was created because we created a demand for it. What Alex showed on his meter is that his meter running and creating, releasing energy into the power. Because the power supply always demands energy. So when you connect it, it takes it. That's how your solar system works. You buy a solar system on your roof. Well, how do you supply the power? It's not there now, I'm going to pump it. Because the current flow always demands it. You have to create a point of demand for it, and then at a point of demand, take piece unit from it. Connect yourself to national grid. It's the best way, and put a meter and say it goes. Forget about you not having 2 kilometers of copper wire. Anybody would like to help him take a system to his house? They've stolen 2 kilometers of copper wire. 2 weeks now, he has no energy. 3 kilometers now. So now you understand.